Okay, so I'm part way into replacing the oil pressure sensor because it keeps blinking, saying low oil pressure on my mom's car. But other than that, like, I can drive it 15 minutes later, it'll be fine. But anyways, so this is what the new one looks like. It is a 27 millimeter, so it's pretty hard to get a socket for it at that. But the other part, the hard part is you have to take off the alternator, or at least that's what I had to do. And then I can't remember how I took it off last time, but I just left it on there because that one bolt that you screwed on is hard to get out there with everything else that's in the way. So I'm currently getting it in the way. So if you can see, so like I already unplugged it, but it's right there where my fingers are. See where that blue spot is? That's where the sensor would be. But another problem I ran into is the positive wiring for the alternator. Yeah, so you can go look at it right there. The alternator runs right to it, so I can't really get the socket onto it. But after that, once that's done, it should be able to come off fairly easy. So that's about the only struggle, is getting the alternator off, then moving this cable out of the way. So I was able to get the sensor, the oil pressure sensor off, but since the old one, I had to, I broke it off. I'll tell you why in a second, in order to fit my socket onto it, right? So I could fit it in there. Because normally with it fully on there, you can't get it on, but it's because it's not deep enough for this. But I will say, when I went to AutoZone, some of their chrome sockets, the 12-point ones, were deep enough to fit that thing with it fully, but I don't really want to use a 12-point socket. So when they didn't have any in stock, so I went to Napa and I got this actual oil pressure sensor socket. I didn't want to, like, I knew it going into it. I might be able to, but I just want to see if I can get out beforehand. It's by Evercraft. So it's a 1 inch and 1/16 and 27 millimeter on there. So it actually works, meant for it. So it should be able to come off easy there. And like I said, the oil will start leaking out once you do it, not much. So right now, just hand tightened on there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, there it is, right? There's the new sensor, hand tightened on there. So the cable kind of got in the way, but it kind of not. Mainly just I end up using the channel locks to break it off. Then I put the impact socket on there to get the rest of it off. So just put that back on there, plug it back in, then just screw the alternator back in place. Although you can find a video on the alternator. That's why I didn't really put mine too much. And that's about it. So hopefully this helps.